Man City had a man sent off, it was unlikely they were going to be able to, trouble Madrid. So Madrid, it was 1-1 for most of the game, and Madrid, I think, won 2-1 at the end. So, yeah. What was I going to say? So that, I thought it'd be a classic, match tonight, but it ended up not being as good as I'd hoped. But last week was amazing. Real Madrid won 3-0. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I said, didn't I? Valverde scored a hat-trick. That Uruguayan. So, yeah.
I keep meaning to come and watch some of those games, but it's just not happening. So, because Max is not doing well for some time now. He has his stomach flu, so he's been poorly for a little while. I had it like for a couple of days, and then it just went away. But he has been off school this week.
I miss, because I'm not in school anymore, I miss hearing about all the stuff going round and knowing how, prevalent it is. I don't always know, if there's lots of nasty things around or...
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not good.
Because now he's been having diarrhea for a few days now, and then on Monday has like a 38. So the fever is coming down. He's playful, but he's going to the toilet all the time.
Yeah.
So we're hoping he'll go to school tomorrow, but no, he's still not fit to go to school yet. But
So have you been to your class tonight?
no, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Yeah. No, because Lucy was at work tonight.
Oh, you said you've been asleep.
Sorry?
Did you say you fell asleep?
No, Lucy, she's been at work tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was going to go to bed with Max, but he was not like fit, so he didn't want to go to bed before his mom would come. So I was like, it's always the same. So he was, and I was not even forcing him to go to bed, to be honest with you. It was like for his mom to come, it would be easy for him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's moving further through my hatch now, so time seems to be flying.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. I was just looking to my ticket, so I put another £100 for my ticket, and I just realized, gosh, I only have 3 months to make the money. For the tickets. I'm not going until August, but I need to have it paid by June.
Yeah.
Just looking, well, there's another 3 grand to go, and I'm like, whoa. We need to push a little bit now. But all the time there's a new expense coming, so whenever you put like a bit of money on the side, you need to spend
emergency money. There's always an emergency.
It's all
an extra emergency. Yeah.
And I will see I lost a couple of days at work this week because of Max, so it's still okay, still moving forward.
I'm hoping to get stronger so I can book some more medical appointments, as well as enjoying my life. I'd like to be able to get to Whitby and, just get some fresh air. I was hoping to go and see my mum. I was going to surprise her on Mother's Day, but I wasn't well enough.
Yeah.
I couldn't sit down in the chair. I just, that's one of the days where I was really bad. So, Saturday and Sunday were really tough. So, I seem to go around in a cycle. I seem to be just about improving as you come. And then I go I get better for a bit, and then I get worse, and then get better for a bit. So,
But are you taking any painkillers or anything? Or?
I've not been taking ibuprofen. I've had a rest, I had a break from it. But I take the CBD sometimes.
Yeah.
Does
it help
on a
when
bad
you take
day?
it?
I think so, yeah. Yes, I do, yeah. I just, I'm concerned that I'm relaxing too much. Like, if my body relaxes too much, I need to maintain good posture, and I need to brace myself at times to get through the day. And sometimes I just feel like if I take too much medication, and maybe the food as well. Like if it's too much bananas, fruit, you know, then I get a bit diarrhea myself, you know. And so it's just getting the right balance. It's not easy in the morning if I have to rush to the toilet. If my back's hurting, I want to get going first in the day before I've got to start going to the bathroom, you know, managing just even to go to the toilet normally. It's just very hard if my back's hurting. So I try now not to have too much that might unsettle my stomach, you know, and everything late at night. So like I tend to have things like bananas and stuff in the afternoon. So, because I just feel like some of these things are maybe making me need the toilet and yeah. So I've been trying to find a better balance. I've been on the bike a little bit most of the days. I'm managing to get on the bike. Just yeah, I'm trying to stretch a bit less. And then I did write some notes for the GP appointments, which I was, to be honest, I was up until 2 o'clock last night in the morning, writing notes for the appointments and rewriting them better and shorter, and you know. So yeah, I've had a lot of late nights, so I'm feeling quite tired as well.
Did you mention to your GP the osteoporosis then?
Yeah, but we didn't, to be honest. She loaded up on the screen the letter from Mr. Rashid, the foot surgeon, and he hadn't written it. I found it in the scans, the scan reports.
How come you would not put it in there? It's one of the major things what he should.
Yeah, he should, yeah, definitely. So, he hasn't put it in his letter, which the GP's got a copy of, but she said, I'll put these new things on your records, and I forgot until afterwards that it's on my, I put it on my phone, because I handed her my phone with notes on it for the appointments.
Yeah.
And she was typing things on the computer, but she's probably not written that down, because she was saying I'll add the words that are in, she was looking back at the computer at what he'd put in his report, in his letter. So I'll have to mention it next time when I see her. But also, you know, I chatted to her about how I took my mum with me to the appointment. I said my mum came with me, and she was the first one that said, I think you need to find somebody else.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mum said it before I was, she, you know, like, I just said, oh, what do you think to the appointment? Like, she just straight away, so that's what she thought straight away. And she said he doesn't seem confident at all. And I said, well, my concern, Mum, is I don't think he's fully worked out what he's going to do. And my mum said, I don't think he knows what to do. Like, she picked up on it straight away, you know. And there were so many signs that he was trying to, he said, did you see another foot surgeon? And how is that progressing? Well, what's that got to do with him? You know? And then he said, your back's really bad, I can see that. I don't think I'll be able to do an examination of your foot today because your back's that bad. And I thought, I've come all this way. I can manage. I can twist around and I can manage. Well, it's going to be very hard to do a proper assessment. We'll have to wait and I'll have to get you booked back in for an assessment because we won't be able to do it today. And then, once I said, no, I can manage, and so in the end, he reluctantly let me have an assessment, a physical assessment, and then he said, oh well, we'll need to do some new X-rays because the other ones are out of date. I just thought that's his fault for not letting me have an appointment for over a year. It's about 15 months since I saw him. Now in 15 months, I mean, it was December when I last saw him. So December, March, but a year and then March, it's about 15 months, right? Nearly. And so I need another X-ray for my feet because it's 2 years ago. Like, something like that. So I just thought he's fobbing me off, you know what I mean? I think it's less than 2 years from, you know, the X-ray still was valid, because apparently they're valid for 2 years. So there's so many signs that he just, you know, he says, oh, we have great back surgeons here. Have you been to see any of them here? at this hospital. Because he was trying to say, you maybe need to get your back sorted first. He just was trying to buy himself some time. You have to have a foot x-ray. We'll book you back in for a foot x-ray. And the nurse said, well, we can do it today, can't we? And he was like, well, I suppose. And then he said, but we'll have to see you another time. We won't have enough time today to see you after the x-ray. You'll have to wait until next time.
Another year's time.
Yeah, another year's time, yeah. So I just feel like it's just ridiculous, you know. So yeah. So I just think he doesn't want to do it. I think he's going to end up saying, I think your back is a problem. I think that you need a strong back to recover. You know, I'm worried about how you're going to recover if your back is preventing you won't be able to do the physiotherapy, you won't be able to recover. Do you know what I mean? You'll be in lots of pain. You need to really have your back investigated again. I think that, or do some physio to get into a stronger position. That's what he'll say. I can just see it now. That's definitely what he'll say next time. So he doesn't want to do it. He didn't even talk about what he was going to do. He just said, we'll talk about it another time. Today, I just want to observe your foot quickly and send you for an x-ray. So I just said, can you put these things in a letter from a GP? And he just passed the sheet back to me, and I thought, he ain't going to do it. But surprisingly, he did do it. He did put the stuff down in a letter to the GP. So I'm pleased he did that, but it was the least he could do. You know, because it's part of his diagnosis that he should be diagnosing me. And he didn't add anything else. He still hasn't diagnosed me. He just wrote 3 things that I gave him on a piece of paper in a letter. Every time he writes a letter, most of it is, Mr. Pugh says he's been struggling with his feet since he's been a child. I'm thinking, I've been born with problems. I haven't gained, you know, short toes when I was a kid. I haven't got webbed toes that suddenly happened when I was a teenager. These things, you're either born with them or you're not. Do you know what I mean? I mean, a bunion develops in your life. But you're not born with a bunion. But all these other things, you have to be born with them. So, crazy, isn't it? Crazy. So, but I've got to try and just get a bit better so I can maybe, you know, look at appointments in different places. Because one thing I do want to try and do is see a physiotherapist. I asked my GP to refer me to a physio who I've seen before, who seemed good, but he wouldn't discuss. He said, I'm not allowed to do any treatment above your knee because you're booked into pain management for that. Everything above your knee is pain management. I just thought, I don't know, is it really? I mean, his referral, he showed me the referral, he said, it's just for your knee, and so I can look at your feet, but nothing else. He could have just said, I think he specifically, I think his specialist is in feet. I think that's why he would look at my feet. But he says, I can do the whole body, but your referral won't let me. And the GP sent 2 referrals, and they both got rejected, to ask him to look at other parts of my body, but it got rejected by the hospital, by York Hospital. So now I've asked my GP to make a 3rd referral. She says, I'm hopeful it won't be rejected, because now I'm not getting any physio officially from pain management. I never did. So it was just mental health advice, not physio. So they never gave me any physio. So I'm pursuing that. I'm gonna go and pick up my insoles from Hull at the end of this month.
Oh, also have it done then?
They're making me some shoes, but they won't be ready till probably the end of the summer at least. You know. So I'll have to go to Hull at least 2 more times before I get the shoes.
Oh, geez.
So yeah. So it's all, you know, hopeful things, you know, I'm trying to be positive, but I mean realistically I'm not getting too excited, you know.
Yeah.
I think the stuff that I'm trying, the stuff that, you know, the treatment I'm getting from you is all far more likely to help than anything else. So I feel I'm getting stronger, you know, even though I'm having setbacks and ups and downs, I just feel in my body I'm stronger, do you know what I mean? And I'm definitely more flexible, you know. I didn't used to be able to bend backwards at all, and I couldn't bend down without holding onto something.
Yeah.
So I've got more flesh in my bottom, more cushion to sit on, because I was just skin and bone. I just felt like it was my bone and then the chair, you know what I mean? Nothing was skin in between. So, so that's good. But yeah, but I've got to keep, because I don't walk anywhere, and because I don't use certain muscles, then it's like I've got to maintain I've got to keep doing the exercises. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not like normally I think when people have physio, they do lots of intense physio, but they don't have to keep doing it. They still have to do some, but not intense for the rest of their life, because they can start walking, living again. But I'm still not doing enough. Do you know what I mean? Day-to-day things.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Because I want to try and improve, like you said, I've got to get my back stronger. Because I've been working on my legs and my glute muscles, but I need to get my back stronger, and at some point my calves might be a bit stronger. But just activated, you know what I mean? So, and I bought a new machine.
Oh yeah, you were saying the message.
Yeah, it's in the hallway. So just if you maybe at some point could help with that, that's it's similar to the machine I've already got, but it's a bit different. And I just thought that could help. It's worth a try.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just I'm trying to walk around the house with a band between my ankles. You know, like the sides, like is it a crab walk or side to side walk?
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to start doing that. So I'm just trying to get stronger and activate different things. Yeah. I just really, I'm doing all of this because I just want to, you know, get to the chalet in the summer and get to my mum, stay overnight at my mum's again, and I'd just at least do that again, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how confident are you feeling to get the chalet this year?
I'm feeling very confident that I'll get there. It's just, it's like to be able to travel to Whitby on a regular basis and say I'm going to go on this day and I'm going to come back on that day.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't confidently know what I can do. I mean, I used to play pool with my friend Simon, and that's again another journey in the car. So I just think I don't feel I'd be able to do a drive. Like if I said to Simon, I'll see him on Friday for a game of pool, and then drive to see him for pool, and then drive to Whitby after that, and then the next day drive back here. I don't feel, if I did manage to do it, I'd be in agony for the rest of the week at least. And I'd just be thinking, I wish I'd not done it. It's too much pain. I want to be able to do those things and not suffer, it meant, you know, too much afterwards.
Yeah.
So I'm very hopeful. Yeah, but I just now and again I just keep getting like a really, like my ankle will be really hurting for 2 or 3 days, and I'll be like thinking, oh, what's this? What's happening now with my ankle? And just different things are like coming unexpectedly. And it might be because I drove the car. The ankle might have got worse because of that. So well, the ankle's getting worse because my foot's not right.
Mm.
Yeah. But the GP did notice, she said, blimey, your foot does collapse inwards a lot. You know, your arches are just not supporting your feet at all.
Well, there's someone who's seen it then.
Say again?
There is someone who's seen it.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I just said to her as well, I just said, you know, I don't have lots of support at home. You know, for family, I've just really got my mum. And friends, I've not really got many, you know. I hear from my friend Simon like once in a week or two, and I've got a friend in York, which she's great, but she doesn't drive, so she doesn't come often. And I said I don't really have many friends and many people that I see or can help me. Like if I need lots of help from my friend Simon or Eve are great, but they're not people I can ask for a favour, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've asked you for favours, you know what I mean? And you've helped me loads. I just feel like I need to socialise more, I said I've got some people that were friends that just really upset me. And I just said I won't go on, I said I've got one friend who just before Christmas said, it's hard to feel sympathy for you. I've told you this before.
Oh yeah, that lady.
It's hard to feel sympathy for you because we can't see what's wrong with you. And she looked at me, she said, you can't see what's wrong with you. You're currently crouched on the floor for a GP appointment. How can they not see what's wrong with you? You can't sit on a chair properly. You know, and I just said, I know, they just look the other way. So my brother's just the same. So, because I just said I was supposed to have an appointment with a social prescriber, and I looked on the NHS app, and it was 7 months ago when I had my first appointment, and I've heard nothing since. She said, well, we didn't have one for a while, but we have got one now, and she seems to be very good, so I'll write a message to her and ask her to see her. She's been catching up with all the backlog. So.
And then she said when she can see you again.
Well, no, we don't know yet, but at least she's gonna, you know, she's gonna redo the referral to her. Because I just think if you don't hear from someone in the NHS for a while, it's almost like you've got to phone them to ask to remind them that you still need help. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's like in York anyway. It's not like that in other places. They remember that you're on the list. I seriously feel if I hadn't said anything about the social prescriber, I'd never want to come back. It's only because I've like raised the issue, or if I don't even have a phone number to ring. She never gave me a phone number to actually ring. I think she's come from York. I don't think it's Hull. I think it's York. But it's just really, it's like a guessing game. And I did phone once before, and they just said, we can't give you a number. We'll phone you when we're able to see you. I do remember saying that. I did phone actually last year, and that's what I got, was the answer.
Mm-hmm.
We can't give you a number, we'll phone you. And I've heard nothing. This is about 7 months. I mean, I know it's not just me who's struggling with all these disappointments. And I know there's a lot that's not going well. I mean, the GP will probably be thinking, you don't even know how bad it is, you know.
Yeah.
But I think I'm closer to understanding how bad it is than most people. Because there's a lot of people who have no idea how bad the NHS really is. They know it's bad, but they don't really know how much.
How many moments do they need to go there and see it?
Yeah. I mean, if it's something super serious, I mean, that's the only thing that they seem to prioritise and put, you know, an emphasis on. And rightly so, they need to help people who are on, you know, death's doorstep.
Yeah.
But there's more people that are ending up on death's doorstep because they're not helped when it's not as bad. So. I mean, I'm just thinking of like my work as well. It's easing off really. I mean, Mother's Day, I had time to go and see my mum, but couldn't make it. I just wasn't well enough.
Yeah.
And like this weekend, it's the end of Ramadan, it's Eid. So, end of this week, I've got a lot of time. I could have gone to Whitby to see my mum and just get some fresh air and see the sea. And I don't think I'm going to be well enough to go. So, it's another opportunity that that I've got, but I can't take it. So I'm working towards the summer where I can go, but more days of the week where I could just go and make it worthwhile. So, but yeah, it's frustrating because even last year, if I just felt like going to Whitby, I could get up and go. Do you know what I mean? Like quite often. It was more a case of, well, if I'm well enough, I'll go on Thursday night, or I'll go Friday morning, and I would do one or the other. But most of the time, I could do it. And this year, it's more. I'm hoping that, I don't know when yet, but I'm hoping I can go. I've not been to Whitby at all this year. So,
Oh, you haven't yet then, yeah. Oh, your mum came here, yeah, to go to Middlesbrough.
yeah,
Yeah.
to Middlesbrough, yeah. I've not been to Whitby. Because it would have been easier if I had driven to Whitby first and gone to Middlesbrough from Whitby. But I just thought I've got to just try and go to Middlesbrough from here because it's too far to go to Whitby. And I thought I've got more chance of getting up and setting off from here and doing it in one go.
Yeah.
If I'd have gone to Whitby the day before, there's every chance that I wouldn't have been well enough. Struggle the day after a night, with a night away from my house. So I get down sometimes, but other times I'm trying to be positive. Yeah. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday last weekend were difficult, and the last couple of days have definitely been better, especially today. So I'm pleased.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. And so the weather also will improve and then that will make it easier for you as well.
Yeah. It's just in the past few weeks I've just had like my eyes have been hurting, or my ankles been really bad, just on top of everything else, and it's just it is just very frustrating and worrying. And I suppose also the worry of seeing the surgeon and what am I going to do, and all of that's been tough to contend with. So there's been a lot of extra things that are to the normal stuff. So is your work still very busy?
It was getting slightly better. It was getting like quiet, and then suddenly we have that couple of days when it was really cold, and then people start asking back for the coat, and then because the price of the coat is going up like everything else. So the price has gone up like £2 a bag, but because we have like quite a big stock, we stocked up when the price was still lower, so we can keep the price down until we have that stock.
Yeah.
So people are like double the orders, just make sure they still want to have a good price in it. But I'm sure towards beginning of the month, the price will go. Like for example now, one of the fuels what we have is the something called the Burnwell. Was our best seller. And it's 3 years ago it was $32.50 a bag. And then the price came down for a couple of years to £31. And then people say, oh, but £1.50 is not too much, but considering if you get like 10 bags every month,
Yeah.
you talk about £15 a month you're saving.
Mm.
But some people, they get like 100 bags or things like that. So the price can be really
Yeah.
sour, let's put it that way.
Mm. And it could have gone the other way. Could have gone
It
up.
could, yeah. So, but the price now will go to £33 a bag.
Yeah.
People are still expecting to have like a similar price, but if this war will continue, I don't see any reduction on the price on the summer. But we can keep the price as it is now, as I say, while we have the stock. And if the price comes down, it will carry on as it is. But I don't have much expectations on that price, to be honest with you.
Mm. So have you had a treatment, or have you got one booked?
Nope. I have a friend of mine who saw me back, but I still need my hip and my knee to be seen. But it's not going to happen for a while now.
Are you going to Poland soon?
I'm going to Poland on the 28th, so a week on Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm going to 28th and I'll be back on the 6th. And then we'll stay another week.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I can't afford to go for it. Well, I can, but because I have booked.
Lots of things you want to do as well.
Yeah. And I also want to go to Brazil, not as for a month like I used to, you know. But I was going like every 3 years, 2 years, 4 years. So now I decided, look, even if I go for like 10 days or 15 days, but I want to go every year because my mother's on her 80s already. My father also is not getting any younger. So
yeah.
Even if I go for a shorter, it will be good to
yeah.
do it.
Yeah. It's nice for them to look forward to it as well.
Well, I haven't told them.
Oh, I see.
And she will not expect me to go to Brazil this year. Because I went to 2023.
Oh, yeah.
And then I went to 2025 and said, oh, I was not expecting we came so close, like between one trip to another. So if I say now I'm going again, she's not going to sleep for another 5 6 months properly. So I will tell her when I'm in Brazil already and say, look, I'll be there in about 5 hours, I'll be home. So
yeah, that's lovely.
yeah, so yeah, that would be quite nice. And I don't want to tell people, friends, because once you mention you are going to Brazil, people start asking you, oh, by the way, can you bring me some? Can you bring me a trainers? Can you bring me this? Can you bring me that? So. So I want to avoid those situations because in the end of the day, as I say, I go to see my parents and then people expect me to go to visit them. Once I'm there, I say, look, I am at my mother's place. If you want to see me, I'll be there.
Yeah, you can all that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like last time I went, a friend of mine said, well, you never came to see us here. Yeah, that's 600 kilometers away, you know. And then he has a car, he could come and see us in there, and he never did, so I was like, nah. And on the place where my mother lives, there's no connection. There's no way to get out from there. So you need to hire someone to take you to another city. Otherwise, you need to call a taxi from another city to come and pick you up. So, and the prices of the petrol is going as high as the sky in South America now. So I expect there will be quite a lot of money. But I'm trying to make some arrangements with one of my cousins. He works like for Uber. This kind of cars for applicatives. So the money he charged me to take me from the airport to take home would be almost the same as I would pay to go from here to London. And we talk about 7 hours on the go on the car. If there's going to be on the bus, it's going to be like 13 hours. Because like the bus, and then you have to change the bus, and then you have to stop. So it would be easier just to get a car. As I say, for Brazilians, there is quite a lot of money to pay that taxi to go for 7 hours trip. But as I say, from here, it's going to cost about £110, James.
Right.
It's even cheaper than going from here to London on 3 of us on the train. So it is worth. And then it's more secure as well, you know. Faster, more security.
Yeah.
So, If you can turn around for us, please.
So how did that leg feel?
Not bad, to be honest with you. I just try to make like a full body on the sports massage, but it does not feel as bad as it was last week. Because last week when I was pressing here, it was like, wow.
Yeah.
So it's not perfect, but you can see it's quite...
Some progress.
Yeah, a lot of progress on that one.
Yeah, that's good then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to go to bed and not wake up in agony.
I know exactly what you mean, yeah.
And I have had a bit. Some days I've woken up and thought, oh no, and some days I've woken up and felt a bit okay. So, you know, so I feel a bit hopeful, more hopeful. You know, about I think 2 or 3 days where I woke up thinking, oh no, but 2 or 3 days I've woke up thinking this is definitely better.
Yeah, that's
So,
good.
yeah,
So
yeah.
as I said before, today here we can work on the sports massage. Don't have to go to deep tissue. You know, I don't know this side, but the other side was okay. So let's hope this side will be not as bad. You said the other leg was hurting more, the right one.
It was hurting more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how's your knee from last treatment we had?
That was okay. Yeah. There was one. I mean, it was hurting at first, you know, on the day that you did it. But yeah, the next day it was just, it was okay really. Yeah. It was eased off. I think I felt a bit the day after. I felt a bit, but then it eased throughout the day after you came. Gradually got okay.
Yeah, because as we spoke on that day, there's some points in here, on the ligaments, you know, and the tendons. They were like very stiff, very tense. As I said, the leg, the hamstring was absolutely fine. The calf was fine, but a couple of twigs in there from your back, you could feel it was quite tense.
Yeah.
Let's see how it is this week.
Because I'd like to be able to strengthen my back muscles, but I've got to make sure I'm doing it slowly, you know, bit by bit. So have you got any more projects or ideas, you know?
For now, I think I'm just slowing down things, maybe with the cold.
Just had a lot going on, yeah.
Yeah, because like for example, tomorrow I only have 3 bags of coal to deliver, so it sounds quite great. So I need to call to my boss' house just to get the paperwork in the morning because he's going to play some golf. And then after the 3 bags, just make sure you can just come in and wipe the grass. And then do a couple of jobs in the garden, and then just go down to the yard and get everything done. But every day I've been doing something in the yard just to make sure the yard is clean. So there's literally everything's done in the yard. So probably just, and if I have to say, well, I'll just need to clean the machines. Everything is cleaned up. Everything is just tight. So as I was saying, I was staying a bit longer at work just to make sure everything was sorted. So now I think from the coal business I can rest a little bit. But and then always going to be something else. Like for example, I'm going to start doing my trips now for martial arts, but I really don't want to go like for the full weekend. If I can do it on Saturday one day, you know, and spend more time with Max, now enjoy some time in the garden, the allotment. Well, when I say enjoy, some works to do. Oh, there's some. So he's a the trailer was meaning to put it for sale, but I think I'll keep it. I only pay £100 a year to keep it in the place where it is. So if I sell it, I sell it, but I'm not in a rush to do so. If I don't sell it, I can just keep it in there, and who knows? God knows for future what is going to be the plans. And then the time when Lucy will be this extra week, Lucy will be in Poland with Max. I think I'm going to have some
Mm-hmm.
spare time, so I can do some work on the
Mm-hmm.
in the house. You know, I need to change the floor. I can really get started with the toilet if I can make it fast. I try to change the floor in the kitchen as well while they are away.
Mm-hmm.
So, because if Max in there, there's no chance I can get any job done in there, James. Absolutely not.
No. So that'll be when you get back from Poland.
Yeah.
So you need to get refreshed in Poland first.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Well, it's nice that you've got that to look forward to.
Well, yeah. As I say, I won't be doing much in Poland, but they like going for trips. In laws, they like to go for the mountains for trips, and I'm like, I really could do with just,
Yeah.
you know, you staying home, not doing much, just relaxing, but.
Yeah.
And yeah, I managed to monetize my YouTube channel.
What's that?
I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, YouTube channel.
Yeah. So at first I started in 2009. So it was more for the capoeira, so we could put some videos in there of training, so the students could keep watching it.
Yeah.
And some of my students in Brazil or elsewhere, I put some training there, and then I started showing more about what I do, you know. And then I need to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched valid hours. And I managed to monetize it on 2nd of February. So let's see if we can make some money in it. So it took 1 year to monetize it. So I'm expecting in another year I may be able to do some money. I don't expect to make any great money in it, just to be honest with you. But, you know, if it's just... Yeah. But in the first month, I made 27 pounds. You know, the whole month. Now, until now, I have made another 23 pounds in half of the month. So, yeah, there's about $60 in there. So, it's the money which I don't need, but the videos are in there. If all the time people will press.
It's nice to provide that service.
Yeah. So, you know, there is like every day there is like 50p come to the account. There's £1.50 or something, and it's just some money which I don't really need it. It's just there, so it can be like a little savings.
Yeah.
There's a very stiff muscle in there.
This is the leg I push against the wall.
Yeah.
Like mostly. Or I twist it round, you know, as well a bit to help take the pressure off the back.
Yeah, it will hurt a little bit. Yes.
I think with my teeth, I remember like biting down hard on my teeth. Just, you know, sometimes you can just, your teeth just do something, like a reflex action.
Yeah.
And I just remember like, I don't know, it just suddenly happened, and that, I feel like maybe I've damaged my tooth.
So are you planning to have that removed then?
Probably need to, yeah. It's just I woke up a couple of times now, and I've like woken up in the morning and spit something out into the sink, and it's been red, it's been blood.
Oh really?
So maybe it's been bleeding at night in my mouth. So that's not good, is it?
It's the back ones.
Sorry?
There's one on the back.
No. It's to the side. It's kind of like at the side. I don't really feel I use my calf muscles that much, like when I'm just walking around, just because of my posture and my feet. Well, my feet mainly. I try to stretch the calves when I can. I try to switch them on, but really I just feel I probably don't use them as much as I should. So they're a bit redundant. My back does the work of the glutes and the calves, and it's I'm still trying. So I really thought I had a major breakthrough at the start of the year. At the start of the year, I really thought I had a major breakthrough with I just felt stronger, and I think my brain was just thinking about my glutes that a lot. And then since then, it's kind of got used to the glutes a bit more, and then my brain's now back to thinking about my back a lot more, and that's why I'm not getting the same benefit maybe as what I did at first. But I've got to keep, hoping. So I just thought maybe my back is going to be better, but it seems like it's gone back to being the main focus.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go a little bit deeper in that one, James.
Sorry, what you said?
I'm gonna have to go a little bit deeper in that one there. I'll try to make it as painless as possible. I'll try to be as gentle as possible.
Yeah.
But there's a massive knot in there. Massive.
Right.
Yeah.
What's caused it, do you think?
Good question. Could be anything.
Ah. Has that appeared since last week?
It was here last week,
It
wasn't
wasn't there last week. Strange how it's that leg, isn't it?
Very.
Like if it was the other leg, I would have thought, well, you know, that foot's really bad, but I suppose this is the leg where I try to get relief because it's my strongest leg. So with this leg, I push against the wall
With this
a
one.
lot, yeah, but I also twist a bit as well.
I'm sorry in advance, James, it will hurt a bit.
This bit.
It will hurt. I mean it. It will take only a couple of seconds, okay?
Mm-hmm. Ah. Ah. Ah.
3, 2, 1.
Ah. Ah.
Sorry.
I think I'm just quite sensitive. I don't have much flesh sometimes. I don't know if that makes a difference.
No, this is because points on your thighs here, or on the legs. In this point here, there's a lot of strong muscles, but also there's a lot of acupoints in it. A lot. They are very close to each other, and to access some of the muscles, really need to go a bit deeper in it. But some parts, as I say, work on the meridian to relax it. It's just sorry.
So, what bit is like? You said there's a knot in the calf muscle, and then with the meridian points, is that
Here. So when we talk about that, we talk about the liver meridian, which is like all the access from your toes right to this point here,
Yeah.
as you can
Yeah.
feel. And then going all the way around here, it's going to cross from inside the thighs and going to come to this point, all over. So
Yeah. And that meridian, is that? I get confused now.
I can show you on the picture.
Yeah, but in terms of like, what is it doing by
Well,
activating the meridian?
one of the things is because of the problems what you have on your back.
Yeah.
Okay, there's some settlements in there, which normally the muscles, they will be very stiff and tense. Once the muscles are tense in there, for example, they're going to compress the sciatic nerve. So when you have a problem with the sciatic, you don't work on the sciatic itself, but the muscles around it. Now these meridian points, as the points of energy, is going to be traveling the energy up and down with the acupoints.
Yeah.
So some trigger points, what is in there, they will activate some energy levels in the body, which is going to help the blood to flow a bit more. But because the muscles are very tight, it compresses also the channels of the body. So that's where it starts tensing up. So the problems on the back will force the problems on the thighs and the problems on the
And so will they're tense?
They will be tense, everything.
Yeah, and then I'll obviously walk differently,
Yeah.
sit differently.
Because as I said, I'm not going to press any muscle in there. But once that muscle is very sore, it's very sore. So maybe the problem is not caused by that muscle there, but something else. What is here on your hip or on your lower back? But because it's so tense in here, it's going to be sending vibrations, information to different parts of the body, which the blood will not flow as it should properly. And then it's having some problems with other muscles as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But as I said, it's not a massive problem. But that knot was not there last week. As we know, it was just because, as I said, the leg was absolutely fine this week. That knot just appearing there might be just from something coming from the back. Okay, we try to release the tension in there, so tomorrow it might not be so pleasant. The feeling on the calf, or maybe it will just gonna disappear.
So maybe it's not that, because I was thinking, but I don't think I've done anything too major with my calf muscles.
You don't have to. Sometimes just the back or the hip
back,
itself will settle on there, because once everything's connected.
Yeah.
Everything's
so like
connected.
I can definitely imagine that I've done something with my back or my calf.
Yeah.
Sorry, my back or my hip. So my hips are, my hips have been hurting a lot.
Now, once also having that problem on your jaw, on your teeth, depends on the problem what you may have in this area over here of your jaw, will reflect a lot on your lower back.
I just remember I don't know if I was in bed or I was sat in the chair, and all of a sudden I just went like with my jaw, and it was like a nervous reaction where maybe I just seemed to like bite hard into my teeth with I just like bit down on my jaw really hard for some reason. I was eating something, that was it. I was eating some food, sat in my chair, eating some food, and I just, I was chewing some food, and I just suddenly remember biting hard, and like I wasn't even biting the food. It's as if my body just had a bad reaction, and it just malfunctioned in a way, and I just bit hard in my upper jaw into my lower jaw, and it was just a real, real hard bite, without me intentionally wanting to do it. And I just thought, oh dear, that really hurt, that bite. And then next minute, my tooth's killing, and so I don't know if it is tooth decay or if it's from that just terrible moment when I just, controllably just bit down hard,
Because any problem on your jaw also will reflect, as I said, on your lower back. I'm not saying directly the problem what you have on your teeth or on the tooth will make that pain comes in there, but it will be all connected.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I get pain just like lying in bed on my side, just from the hip, having contact with, the bed, just seems to aggravate the hip. I'm hoping if I can try and do some strengthening exercises in time to come, it might be, might be better. But I've honestly had a long time where I've had this pain and
you can see there's bit inflammations around this area over here as well.
I suppose standing on that machine, the one that I've got already, you're basically standing on the machine and tensing muscles. That's the idea of the machine. So maybe done a bit too much at times, or if my body's not balanced properly, like because I've got an imbalance in my body, it's possibly taking more. One side takes more than another. When I do an exercise, it's not even.
Definitely it will do, yeah.
It's uneven. Yeah. I think this side of my back is tenser.
This one?
Stiffer,
Yeah.
because I push against the wall with the foot, and due to doing that, this is the side of the back that stiffens up as a response. It seems to be like, as I push against the wall, the upper back gets stiff to take the pressure off the lower back. But yeah, so that side does get more, and I do twist as well, so I can feel my muscles twisting. I'm really trying not to, but I have twisted,
There's not much what you can do to avoid it.
Say again?
There's not much what you can do to avoid it.
It's hard, yeah, but I just don't want to do too much of something that I know isn't natural.
Yeah.
Because then it's creating further problems in the future. So I'm trying my best as well to pull my head back, which to lift my head up, so that I don't just keep leaning over forwards too much. So it's just hard when you've had a habit for so long.
I
To
know.
change your posture is so hard, isn't it? You know, when you go back into bad habits after a while. But still keep trying. So like I'm trying to lift my rib cage upwards a little bit more, my head backwards a bit more. During the day I'm trying, you know what I mean, to be a bit more aware.
Yeah.
So at least for short periods of the day I'm trying to improve those things. But I never lay on my back, and if I could get to a point where I could lay on my back again, that's got to help me relax. Do you know what I mean? Just to be able to lie on the floor or in bed on my back
Oh yeah, that would.
and just go, oh, and just relax for even just 10 minutes.
That would make a massive difference if you could get that done,
It would,
James.
wouldn't it? That's what I'm hoping I can get to that point without getting up afterwards and being
Yeah.
in such a mess, you know, because that would just give all the muscles a rest, wouldn't it? And remove tension.
If you could try and sit down for me, James, please.
Yeah.
Take your time. If you could look up 45 degrees for me, please.
Upwards, yeah.
Yeah, 45 degrees. That's it. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How is that position for you?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
Can you try to push your chest, just this position here?
Like that, yeah.
Does it bring any pain on your back as you're doing this movement there?
Not in the back, no.
Because that is arching your back, which is good.
Right.
Yeah, and if it's not bringing any pain, that's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I just feel I'm quite, like, it felt good when you were doing the massage. And
Yeah.
Yeah, just freeing. It just felt like there was so much
Tense.
tension, or it's just tight and it needs to lengthen, or,
Yeah.
you know, to get that better posture back.
There is a knot in there.
Mm. That hurts.
We'll have to go and break through that also. Without the hurt help.
What was that?
To do that knot, we have to go, we need to break through the fibers of the muscles. But it should release a bit of the tension.
Mm.
Yeah, and relax a lot more tension here.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah, with the back, with the neck, I just feel sometimes it's as if I can't get my head any further back.
Yeah.
It's as if, like, I don't know if it's the front that's not, there's not enough length here, or there's too many knots or tightness at the back.
There's a lot of tightness in the shoulders, isn't there? It should relax and relieve a little bit. It should swallow a bit now. And then you're going to feel a bit more tense, but just because the muscles swallow a little bit for the manipulation, but then they should just...
Yeah.
So can you stand up for us, please, and then let's see
Yeah.
if that anything going to come from the leg mainly, how the calf feels.
Shots in the back of the leg. Oh dear. That nice gentle massage you did at the start, I think, sent me to sleep because I didn't hear the gunfire.
Well, you could go for a nice nap you could have had.
Yes. Oh. No, I'm feeling okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you do like, can you just do your stretching, your movements, nothing what I'm going to say, but something what you feel comfortable doing, anything nice and smooth, just to easing up a bit of the tension which has been put through the massage on the muscles. Just very nice and gentle.
Mm. Yeah. I have to feel safe first before I do anything.
Oh yeah, no.
You know, in a way I'm kind of like...
Take your time, take your precautions.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said,
Yeah.
just keep it mobile, just keep
Yeah,
it
yeah.
like...
In the morning, I have my routine that I do, and I stretch. I'll just show you. I have to be careful, but I kind of do manage it. I do this to try and stretch the hip flexor, I think it is. So I do a lot of this now on and off during the day, and so I probably am doing, I don't know, it's like stretching this muscle here. So I sort of like get into this position, and I just sort of like do that, and then I swap over, and I'm trying to like strengthen, but also
How many
get more
sessions?
flexibility.
How long do you?
Because I was just doing the stretching the hamstring, only the hamstring. So then I read somewhere that I need to stretch the hip flexor because I do a lot of sitting. So I know you can do it like a lunge, but I found that this was easier or better. But I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong. But like you say, I maybe do it for like a little bit of time. Maybe that amount of time that I've just done it for.
Yeah.
And then I'll swap over and do the other leg.
What I could advise you to do that. Do 30
I
seconds.
just do it once, and then I don't do it again for maybe an hour or two.
Do 3 sessions on each leg.
Yeah.
You can start with 15 seconds as you're starting, and then change another leg 15 seconds. Then you go 20 seconds again, repeating it.
Okay.
Okay, and then you go 30 seconds. Now, if you are able to stand there for a bit longer to go to 45 seconds, you can go to 45 seconds. The last one. But the first one, make it short.
Yeah, you're right.
The second one, a bit longer than the third one, because then you don't only stretch it and then you stop and do nothing. You stretch a little bit and you stretch again, and then next time when you're going to do it, it's going to
be a
bit easier.
A bit more used to it. Yeah.
And on the third, so do 3 sessions.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And then you see how it moves from there.
Yeah, because in the morning I tend to, at the moment I'm not doing I don't stretch the hamstrings as much. So I used to like stretch the hamstring like fully.
Yeah.
But now I've got my leg bent. And so I'm not stretching my leg in the last few days. Before that I was. But for the past few days I've been this has been my stretching the hamstring like it's been bent, but I lean over to stretch these muscles.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm really wanting to do. I'm not stretching the hamstrings, like just for the hamstrings. I'm doing it for the relief of the back.
Yeah.
But I've been finding that really, like, just keeping the leg bent and leaning over is helping these muscles here. So in the morning, I get out of bed, and then I do the stretch I showed you before that you've told me to do 3 sets.
Yeah.
I do that first, and that seems to make them ache a bit. And then because my brain's thinking, what are you doing to your hip flexors? They feel a bit stiff. And because my brain's thinking they're stiff and they're like loosening up a bit, then I'll go into this one, and then I'll stretch over and stretch me back, but not far. I don't go far. And then I'll like walk around the house a bit, do some like movements with my arms, you know, something like this, and then I might get on the floor and stretch the piriformis, you know, do the piriformis on the floor, and then I'll make a drink, and then I'll probably do the one that you said to do 3 sets. I'll do that one again, and then I'll try and do the hamstring one again and go a bit further, and then I'll try and, this is all in the morning now, and then I'll try and just pedal the bike a little, very slowly, pedal the bike a little bit just to get the hips moving, and then I have to do all of that. That's over the space of about 2 hours, maybe 2 or more hours, and then I'll eventually try and see if I'm ready to sit in the chair.
Right.
You know, because I feel if I can sit on the bike seat, it's almost like, and I'm pedaling the bike as well, my brain's like, it's desensitizing the idea of sitting on my bottom. So when I go upstairs to sit on the chair, it's like, oh, this is all right, because you were sat on the bike before.
Well, yeah.
I'm trying to get the
before.
brain to think it's safe, it's okay. That's my plan every morning.
Well, but if it's working,
Yeah.
if
At
it's
the moment,
working, that's what you need.
it's the best plan I have at the moment. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So yeah, well, let's see how that leg will feel tomorrow, because as I say, I don't expect you will be liking me much tomorrow.
Yeah.
Normally I say that all I feel bad, but
Yeah.
I don't expect you're gonna like me a lot tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I may be wrong. You know, you might be just right.
I have put these in the front of my trainers recently. It's like a gel.
Oh yeah, is that helping?
I don't know yet. I just put it in the front because I thought it might make me go more onto my heels. Like, because I'm trying to, I feel like I'm like this. and I'm trying to get my body to straighten up a bit more. So I'm trying to like push myself back a bit. So it's I'm trying it, but I might have to stop because you know I felt it was my back hasn't been great. Like when I first put them in, and then it seemed to be. I just don't know yet. I mean, I won't give up on it because if it's helpful, I want to find out if it is or not. It's something new, and at the moment, my back's like aware. What are you doing? You're doing something new.
Something, yeah.
Yeah. So I maybe need to ease into it. I maybe need to do it for like with new insoles.
But you haven't had a spasm on your back for some time now.
No, I've been close, but I've managed to avoid it.
Yeah,
I've been so careful. Yeah, but I've been close. I mean, every morning I could easily have a spasm.
Really?
So easily. Oh yeah. And when I get out of bed, it literally is. I mean, the last couple of days I've got out of bed at maybe an 8 out of 10. But normally I've been getting out of bed Saturday and Sunday last week, Mother's Day, and the day before. I got out of bed, it's like 9 out of 10.
Oh, right.
I just thought like...
It's not bad then.
Oh yeah, but then when I do my routine, it goes from 9 to 8 and hopefully to 7.
Yeah.
You know, and that's in the morning. And then I try and sit on the chair if I can. So yeah, every day starts off really hard. And then by the time it gets to like the afternoon, I'm so much more like I can manage, you know. So yeah, you haven't seen me in the morning. I'm like a different person. I'm literally like.
Well, I've seen once in the morning when I came out long.
Yeah, you did, yeah. And it's just like not good. I'm literally like, you know, like this. So, but the last 2 days have been better. So in the mornings. So, but yeah, I mean, do you remember I said I've had two days in a row? It was
Painless.
Pretty much, like not completely, but like if I'd have gone for a walk, my back would have probably started hurting like mad.
Yeah.
But the fact that I just stayed at home, just didn't overdo it, did some stretches. Do you know what I mean? It was a day where it was like so much better. Yeah. So I just felt so good. I just felt like I was standing up straighter, my glutes were strong and solid, and my brain was thinking, you've got glutes, so they were tensing up and my back wasn't having to work as hard. I was just having a really good couple of days.
We need to find out what happened those days then.
Yeah, I just don't know what happened. I mean, I did have an appointment at pain management, and then after that, it went back downhill. And I think it was just I had to go in the car. I drove in the car not too bad, but I got to management. I think it's because I had to sit and wait for the appointment. I went in and I had to have the appointment. Then I had to drive home in the car, and it just then the next day I woke up really stiff, and it just went back to this again. But it was like I just wish I'd never gone to that appointment. You know, it wasn't just the psychological idea of I went to the appointment and it was an awful appointment. It wasn't that. I was expecting it to be not great, and it wasn't, you know, but it never is with pain management. So it was just, 2 days before that. I mean, I'm surprised actually, because normally before an appointment, I'm thinking, maybe 2 days, and I get a bit nervous. But then, 2 days before that appointment was like the best 2 days I've had, at least a year, maybe 2.
I'll tell you what, let me check with Utsya how she's working on Thursday and Friday. I'll come to set the machine for you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Because I know she mentioned to me she will be working one of those days, but I don't know which one. But even though if she works Thursday and Friday, and she finishes the time she finished today, I can just come like around the same time, like 9:30, 10 o'clock. Then we can put the machines together, and then we see how the body feels. And then the bed will be in the car, and then you tell me how you feel there. And we may do like another light massage just to see how it goes.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah.
That sounds good to you?
Yeah. I don't have many lessons because it's Ramadan finishing, so I've had loads of cancellations, and they don't know whether it's Thursday or Friday, this is what I've been told. Eid is either Thursday or Friday, so whatever day it is, I'm sure all my lessons will just cancel.
Right.
I've got one on Thursday at 7 o'clock, and I've got one on Friday at 8:15, and those two, I imagine if it's Ramadan, would have to say, look, we can't do it.
Right.
But I don't think I've got anything else.
Yeah, but as I said, Thursday or Friday, around the same time.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We'll put the machine together, bring the bed in and see how it feels.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No problem at all, buddy.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, James.
You too.
Send my great
Thank
regards to your mum.
Yes.
And do let me know tomorrow because I'm going to be very curious about that calf tomorrow, which I don't want to
Thank you so much for all your thoughtfulness.
Nah, no problem at all.
I really appreciate it, yeah.
No problem at all.
It's almost like, sometimes when I'm tutoring the kids and I'll say, oh, what do you want to do today? The kids are like, I don't know. And like, I'll end up saying, well, let's do Macbeth. And we'll do some study on Macbeth. And then by the end of it, it's like, I really didn't understand Macbeth, but now I do. Like, how did you know that was just exactly what I needed? And I just feel like you come round, it's like, you just know exactly what I need. So thank you.
Well, I pretend. No problem, buddy.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No worries. So yeah, as I say, tomorrow, hopefully it's going to be an easy day tomorrow.
Yeah.
As I say, it's only 3 bags and then with some gardening work, so should be okay. Shoot. No problem, James. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
I think, I'm getting a lot better than what I was, James. Not even comparing one, really. Not even comparing. Yeah, as I say, still need to improve, but definitely all the men, definitely. Well, indeed. Yeah, I'll be very pleased when the cold goes down, which I was very pleased a couple of weeks ago, and then everything started again. So hopefully now we're gonna ease it up a little bit. Hopefully. All right, buddy. No problem. Have a good night, James. Right. See you later, buddy. Thank you. Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everything is okay at your end. And here is just me finishing another day. I can say I'm quite tired. Well, yesterday I went to bed. It was around 3 o'clock in the morning, and 6 o'clock I was already awake to go to work. And as you guys can see, just finishing now, so 18 hours on the go. So hopefully tomorrow will be a lot easier. So yeah, I hope you guys like the massage. I hope you guys learned something if some of you practice a massage. I know sometimes I don't speak much about the techniques while I'm in there, which I should do sometimes, some little tutorials. But yeah, it's always good. So please, if you didn't leave your like, please do leave your like. That helps a lot the channel to grow. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. There's plenty of things what you can see. So I'll be back here at around 7:30 for another live in the morning. So in about about 7 hours, I'll be back here. So that's how our day goes. Work in different aspects, different fields. In the call in the morning, during the day, and then tomorrow evening is the main live of the week, which is the capoeira lessons, which is happening in Leeds. So for those who practice martial arts, if you want to learn some techniques and new techniques, or just you want to learn how to improve some of your kicks, come and join the class, make a bit of space in your house and be our guest. Normally the lessons, they are very nice, very easy and quiet. Some people were asking me,
why I don't have more students, because I don't want to have more students in my class. For that, I have most of my students, they are teaching the lessons and they are teaching the new beginners, and my job is to work with the most advanced guys and go to lead workshops on the weekends. So guys, that will be it. Thank you very much for joining me here today, all day. Thanks very much for the likes you guys have left to me today. And it's been quite great, because I don't remember when it was the last time I had 29 likes in one of my videos. It's been so long. I just released a video, but unfortunately that is in Portuguese. So if you can understand Portuguese, just go and check the videos I have released in the channel in the past weeks. I'll be start doing some videos in English as well at some point, okay? So you guys can see a little bit more of what I do, okay? So thank you very much all. Thank you for the new subscribers. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please do subscribe. If you didn't leave your like yet, please do leave your like, leave your comment. You guys make a massive difference for this channel to grow. You help a lot. So thank you very much indeed, and bye for now.